being that you, Coach Stafford, a couple other guys, I mean, I don't know how much, guys like Virgil and Kevin still work with amateur fighters, but being that you guys have worked with fighters at such a young age, when they do make it to this level, the pro level, they become champions and whatnot, is it difficult to kind of change like your mentality as a trainer when you're working with them?
But in order to, because the game constantly changes,
mm-hmm.
and in order to keep up with the game, you have to make change within yourself also. The average fighter, if you look at the average fighter, if you look at them from when they were kids,
mm-hmm.
they fight pretty much the same as a professional. It's just more defined.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at footage from you can look at footage from Adrian, Andre Ward, some of the other ones from the amateurs, and look at them as a pro. It's the same thing. It's just more defined, more mature
mm-hmm.
in the way they deliver the blows and the movements, the whole nine. Virgil, myself, Mike Stafford, Kevin Cunningham,
mm-hmm.
Nazim Richardson, Andre Rozier, Kenny Porter was there, but Sean was, I believe Sean was in the 08 class, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched them guys take these kids from ground zero to the top of the food chain in the amateurs, to world champions in the pros.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see one of them, be it the fighter or the person that led them there, it makes me happy because I know what they went through. I was there on the ground with them, and it was rough.
Does that make it easier when, when you were preparing Lamont for Danny Garcia? Obviously, you've known Danny since he was a little kid, and the way he fought. Did that make it easier to prepare?
I actually met Danny. Well, I saw Danny in the qualifiers, I believe it was, for the U.S. For the 08, I think it was the 08 Olympic Games.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Fernando Guerrero at the time.
Okay.
And not only was I with Fernando Guerrero, I was with Shelly Finkel. We were partners with Montana.
Oh, buddy of mine.
And I saw him. And I thought then that, he would be a world champion. I made a phone call to Shelly. Shelly went to see him, and the rest is history.
Wow. So you almost put Danny on the map.
I pretty much recruited him.
Wow.
But, never, and he's always been a good kid,
mm-hmm.
from, what I know. I thought, the fight that him and Lamont had was one hell of a fight. Hopefully down the line, we get a chance to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
But good kid.